Welcome back. Senior business editor Mike Eppel joins us now. I think I disappointed you. We're talking Niagara Falls, and I said I haven't been there since I was a child, and you said, come on.
I'm shocked by this. I don't understand. It's
I'll-
literally just down the QEW. Just
It is.
kind of turn left at Burlington. You can't miss it.
I can't miss it. You're right. I'll head out there right after this show.
The best part is when you go down to Niagara Falls and you turn and go into Niagara on the lake and you sit there on the Lake Ontario shoreline and look north. There's Toronto. You can see it. It's so close and yet so far.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful place.
You're putting me to shame. I should go back. It's been a while. But the BT team is there today, and they make it look so good, and I'm a little bit jealous. So I'll head there.
It's awesome.
Let's talk gas prices.
Yes.
We saw a dip. What's happening now?
Well, yeah, big drop overnight, actually, Faiza, as drivers are going to be paying or are paying this morning. Peak price here in the GTA, just shy of $1.97, came down 10 cents. And it's going to go back up, though, tonight, unfortunately, by 4 cents per liter.
Ooh.
The gas prices really track what's going on in the international markets. That price for oil has been all over the place this week. The wholesale refined price for gasoline has been down, and then it kind of peaked back up again yesterday. So as a result, the volatility persists, but it is a little bit less expensive, and fortuitous timing for a long weekend, because I have a feeling, regardless of what gas prices are, there's going to be a lot of people out on the roads this weekend.
Yes, long weekend, so much to do.
And like the first one where you're kind of not as worried about COVID and other things, right? So
absolutely. Good point. Okay, so months after other nations have done this, Canada now banning Huawei. Talk to us about this.
This has actually been talked about for 3 years. This is how long this has been in the public discussion at the federal level about banning Huawei 5G technology on spying concerns, among other things. Canada's Five Eyes partners, including the United States, the UK, and Australia, had already made this move. They just don't trust Huawei technology being a conduit for the Chinese government. China, of course, has denied it. But again, then you get back to the whole Meng Wanzhou case and the two Michaels, and that's why this has been tied up. The telecom companies, not very many of them here in Canada have some of this technology already installed, but it's not going to be cheap to pull it out at a cost of about $500 million.
Okay, let's head to the campaign trail now. An interesting idea coming from the NDP when it comes to scrapping tolls on the 407 for transport trucks.
Yeah, we already had the tolls taken off the 412 and the 418 by the Ford government, and as one of the campaign promises of the NDP to scrap the tolls for truck drivers on the 407. I was thinking this makes total sense. You know, why is the 401 jammed with trucks through the heart of the city, and yet in all, the 407, which theoretically is a bypass, you know, that has very few trucks on it because it's too expensive to operate for the trucking industry. So, I mean, that would kind of go along with, you know, pretty much every other major North American city that has a truck bypass around it and keeps, you know, cars on the main thoroughfares and trucks going around the city. And, you know, so I don't care who gets elected. This seems like, theoretically, a good idea. It'll cost some money, obviously, from the government coffers. But where have we not been spending money of late, it seems?
Yes. Okay. Speaking of money, we're hearing from farmers. They're expecting the most expensive year for this year's crop. Ouch.
Yeah, we've been talking about how crop prices have been going up. The input costs, though, for Canadian farmers have been skyrocketing, whether it's fertilizer or diesel fuel or labor or you name it. The cost of big equipment has gone up exponentially as well. So it's fine that your cost to grow a crop might be on the rise if you can get a crop to harvest at the sky-high prices. So it all comes back down to the weather, doesn't it? I mean, last year was not the greatest growing season for Canadian farmers. They're hoping, fingers crossed, that this year will be a bumper crop to actually cash in on some of the commodity prices, because goodness knows we need a strong crop for Canada's farmers just to meet the global demand, because FISA, that's been a big problem for food prices globally. There just has not been enough supply. So if Canadian farmers can pick up the pace, we'll be doing well.
Absolutely. Keeping our eye on that. Senior business editor Mike Eppel, have a fabulous weekend.